Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another Outward build video, and today I will be showcasing my new build, the War Master, and I'm pretty excited about this build. Basically, the point behind this build is to use the War Master enchantments on the Virgin Armor set because you do a lot of damage if you use like the assassin enchantments on stuff, but the thing about the War Master enchantments is not only does it give you the damage boost, but it also gives you increased protections. So yeah, I've got, the increased damage on the set, but I've also got, 10 protections. So, it's pretty nutty, pretty nutty. Um, Also, I'm using the Galvanic Shield with the enchantment, so it's got protection and barrier on it also. I have it because it inflicts pain when you use shield charge, which is nice. And I have the Sar Axe, which is enchanted with just whiplash, increase the physical damage. Um, the reason I am using the axe in particular is because if you look at the one-handed axe skill, Talus Cleaver, it's a blow that inflicts a pain and cripple. So it's pretty nice, pretty nice. And the Sar axe in general is it's hot, probably the highest physical damage axe in the game. I guess technically, if you wanted more damage, you could use the mace, but I'm not really a big fan of the mace infusion. Uh, I don't know. Like, it can be used, I guess, but like most of the time, I don't really want the element of the thing that I'm fighting already, if that makes sense. So that's why I go with the axe. And as you can see, I don't use mana with this build because I don't really need it. Um, Basically, the point of this build is you get, a ridiculous amount of physical damage, and then you use a varnish, and the varnish, the amount of uh, elemental damage you get from the varnish is based on your physical damage, and yeah, you get a pretty decent amount of elemental damage from any varnish that you want to use. So it's pretty nice, and of course you can have your potions to give you the boons to make the damage even better. So yeah, it's kind of like a win-win, and you can also have food to give you boons and whatnot, and barrier potions and discipline potions, and just basically mana is not really needed in this build. So yeah, I will be right back. I'm gonna head to the first skill tree, and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, here we are at the first skill tree,
Hey there.
the Warrior Monk. This just happens to be one of my favorite melee skill trees in general. I just really like it. Obviously you get all three of the bottom skills. Get your breakthrough, go with the perfect strike and the counter strike. Yeah, that's the reason it's my favorite skill tree. You get the focus, but you don't even need the breakthrough for that. But B, Embrace and Counter Strike are both very nice blocking skills that give you free damage if you know how to block right. And Perfect Strike is nice because it ignores defenses and inflicts pain. So yeah, it's just kind of one of my favorite trees. I go with it a lot on melee builds. And yeah, I will see you guys at the next skill tree. Alright guys, here we are at the next skill tree, the
What
hunting
could I do
trainer.
for you?
And obviously, get these well, you don't really need the archery ones, so I just kind of get Enraged and Hunter's Eye just in case I want to use something ranged. And then Survivor's Resilience Breakthrough, which is nice because it gives you the health. And then Predator Leap and Feral Strikes. I don't use Feral Strikes very much, but it's decent if you want a good finisher, but I mostly wanted it for
What can I do
the
for you?
Predator Leap. Predator Leap is really nice. And yeah, that's this is one of the ones I don't use as much for melee builds, but I feel like it just happened to go pretty well with this particular setup, so that's why I went for it. But yeah, I will see you guys at the final skill trainer.
I can train you if you want.
Alright guys, and here we are at the final skill tree.
I can train you if you
The
want.
Primal Ritualist. This one I chose for a couple of reasons. Obviously you get the bottom ones, you get the Breakthrough, Sacred Fumes, Nurturing Echo, and both of the top skills. But the reason I chose this one in particular is the barrier increase from the Breakthrough skill is super nice, combined with, you get even more with the top skills, and you get ridiculously tanky with it, which is nice. The kind of the theme of this build is pretty much deal a shit ton of damage, but also be tanky. Basically, that's like the whole point of this build. So it works really well with it. Nurturing Echo is really nice for being able to regenerate your health and stamina. So that's also really nice. And also having the drums and the chimes out is really nice in a lot of boss battles, because they basically give you like a free block against a lot of stuff. So it's pretty nice. You just kind of hide behind them, and their attack just kind of goes into the drums and the chimes, and you're good. You're good, So that's why I decided to go with that. Some things to note. If you really wanted to try to like maximize your damage, you could skip out on the Primal Ritualist and go for the Cabal Hermit, so you can get more stuff on your boons and whatnot. But personally, I don't really prefer it for myself, but it's there if you want it. Also, clearly, if you want slightly more damage, you can go with the the mace, but like I said, I don't really like the mace infusion skill, so yeah, that's why I don't go with that. You can also get the War Master enchantments on the Elite Plate set, which will make you slightly more tanky, I guess. The reason I don't really go for it is because the increased stamina cost and lowered movement speed on that set is so much more severe than it is on this set, that I don't really enjoy playing with it, because you're going to be running out of mana a lot more, you're going to be slow as hell, and it's just not what I prefer. But it's there if you want, and it can be an easier to get early set for you if you want to go that route. The Brigand's Backpack I use for the damage bonus, obviously, and then lack of dodge roll impediment. And you're going to go with the Kingdom of Levant, because you want to be able to get the Alchemical Experiment and Kuriak's Breakthrough to increase your damage by a lot, and also you get increased max health. So yeah, when all is said and done, with no buffs whatsoever, I have 111 physical damage on my axe, and I have 42 physical defense plus 10 protections and 9 barrier. So yeah, you're pretty well able to take a few hits without having to worry too much, and also clearly deal quite a bit of damage, which is nice. And nice thing too is when you get fully buffed up, as I'll show you. Let's just go with lightning, I guess. Chug the varnish potion, do the varnish, you get the discipline potion, activate rage, use barrier potion, and yeah, here's your stats afterwards. As you can see, 121 physical damage and 29 elemental damage on my weapon now. which is quite a bit, quite a bit. Also, I'm up to 15 barrier now, and I've got 20 lightning resistance now. It's based on whichever potion you get for whichever boon, and yeah, overall you deal a lot of damage, and you have the freedom to use whatever varnish you want in order to combat the enemy you're going up against. So you have whatever element you need really, plus a shit ton of physical attack damage, and also being tanky at the same time. And it's pretty nice, pretty nice. And I will now cut to some clips of me fighting some monsters in Caldera and let you see how the build goes. Oh, here we got some fire elemental enemies. So, time to just go kind of smack them around real quick. Oh no, I took a hit. Look at all the damage it did. Yeah, as you can see, it hit me. I took very little damage, and yeah, just kind of pooped on him. And I didn't even use most of my skills. I just did a predator leap into basic attacks. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is weak to decay, so... Pop that down real quick. Make sure this doesn't run out. Alright. And look at that, 38 decay damage. Alright. What's up, bro? How's it hanging? Boom! Easy peas. Oh my god, bro. That was too easy, not gonna lie. We got one of these golem things over here. Let's go smack it around real quick. How's it going, bud? Oh no! It hit me! Ow! Oh, you hit me again! Ow! I got hit like twice there and it did that little damage. Oh my god, bro, it's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm not sure what these snails are weak to, but I'm just gonna assume lightning damage will do good against them. Boom! Ow, that fucking hurt. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that kind of sucked, I ain't gonna lie. Oh. Ouch. But yeah, that's my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, this build is actually pretty ridiculously strong. You're very tanky, you can take a lot of hits, you deal a lot of damage, and just overall, it's just a really strong build. Like I said, you can make improvements to it if you want to, but I just happen to enjoy it as is and with the equipment that I have. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in